Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Entertainment Enthusiast. And for today's video, I'm going to I've already in a couple videos ago I covered my anticipated movies of 2026. So I figured it's fitting since we're covering the realm of entertainment. I'm going to break down my anticipated video games of 2026. And before I dive on in fully to this list, which I will be providing in the chat below, or in the description of the video below, I want to remind everybody to click the like and subscribe button on our YouTube page at the Entertainment Enthusiast 365, and follow us on Twitch at the Entertainment Enthusiast. Okay, so like I mentioned, I covered my anticipated movies of this year of 2026 for that. My list for gaming, I don't have as big of a list as that one. I have about 8 of them, and I'm kind of looking forward to, because with games, it's very tough to figure out like release dates and like when stuff's coming out. So everything that's on my list is supposed to be out in 2026. Um, but things could change where they can get delayed because delays happen like all the time. So some of the stuff may not end up being this year, could be next year. So just keep that in mind. And also, if you're expecting Grand Theft Auto 6 to be on my anticipated list, I'm just coming to let you know it is not, because I'm a firm believer that this is not coming out this year. Most of the pundits will not tell you that. They're headstrong, stubborn, truly believing that Grand Theft Auto 6 will be out this year. It could come out in November. I just don't buy it. I truly do not expect it to be out this year. I think it's going to push to 27. And when if it comes out, well, I get it. Not right away. I'm not paying $100 for it, because I'm like, for something that big, the bigger it is, like the hype for it's gonna be so high. Yeah, people will buy it. I just don't think it's gonna live up to the hype. But I digress. So again, if you're expecting Grand Theft Auto 6 to be on my anticipated games list of 2026, you're gonna be unfortunately disappointed, because I do not have it on my list, because I believe it's coming out next year in 27 or 28, 29, to maybe never get coming out. So without further ado, let's dive on into my list. So again, I have 8 of them on my list. Some of these, um, yeah, and this is just my opinion. Again, I want to know what your lists are, and we'll cover that at the end. But for my number 8th one on my list, I have the Halo Campaign Evolved, which is the new rebooted, like rebranded version, sort of what they did with Gears of War for Gears of War Reloaded, for bringing Gears from from Microsoft to PlayStation. I'm pretty hyped because Halo's coming to PlayStation for like the first time ever. So it's a big changing into the guard from Microsoft being exclusives that to being kind of like a multi-platform now. I mean, I have both. I have a Switch, to PS5, and an Xbox, so I have them all. And I think lately, like what I've been using my Xbox for has been a lot of Game Pass stuff. So essentially, it's a trial. Like it's kind of like my version of Blockbuster. Even though I'm like, how long I'll keep my Game Pass subscription with them raising the price for nothing. Like I don't know. I'm like, maybe another that we'll see. Um, I might keep it so I can keep trying out this stuff before it comes to PlayStation. But anyway, Halo coming to PlayStation's a huge deal. Huge. It's like, and then so this one's supposed to be out this year. So I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get it. Because I mean I played the Halos. So it's just the fact that it's coming to PlayStation. It's such a huge deal. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of excited for this, because to be able to play Halo on PlayStation is just huge. So that's my number 8, is Halo Campaign Evolved. It's probably it's the same story as the very first one, so it's not gonna be that. But when the head of the head of Halo and all pretty much came out and said, yeah, Halo is officially on PlayStation from now, and that, so any of the sequels and stuff that come to it, yeah, that's gonna be a pretty big deal. So I'm looking forward to it. But again, because there's not a lot of stuff I know that's coming out this year, and there's a lot of stuff we won't know until like Summer Game Fest in June and that kind of stuff. And like the Game Awards didn't really mention anything. Like they showed some stuff, but a lot of stuff's in the future. So there's some other stuff coming out, but again, I just don't know, and that's the problem with games. It's you're easy to be able to figure out with movies. Gaming's dates and stuff are never really set in stone. So that's my number 8 is Halo Campaign Evolved. My number 7 anticipated game of 26 is the brand new Gears of War E-Day. And when they announced this, I was like, oh man, that's awesome because Gears is how I was able to bond with a lot of my friends, and a lot of us here are we're friends. A lot of us here, we're all members of the entertainment enthusiasts. So these are the guys I've known for years, and it was all because we all worked at a movie theater together. And we were all like Gears. So Gears of War was my first ever Xbox 360 game because I bought a 360 because I just started working at the theater. So every time we got off work, we'd play Gears. I absolutely suck at the multiplayer, but the campaigns are fun because they're fun co-ops and there are chances for us to all hang out and just bond and just have a good time. So Gears E-Day is the prequel to the events of Gears of War. So you get to see a very young Dom, like a very young Marcus Phoenix, very young Dom, and then so yeah, and but the thing is, we haven't seen a lot from it since the very first trailer that was announced during one of the Microsoft's press conferences in I think it was 24. Yeah, I think it was 20. Yeah, I think it was the 2024 presser when they showed the trailer for E-Day. And I was like, damn. I was like, cool, I'll have to get this. And especially now that with Gears on PlayStation, there's good chances coming on PlayStation. So I'm really excited for that. But again, it's just more chances for us to all bond and stream. So a lot of the members, like a lot of us here at the Entertainment Enthusiasts, we all worked at a movie theater together. We all played Gears. So it was just that. I mean, Gears was just a franchise. That's how I started to bond with with all the guys here at the Entertainment Enthusiasts. So and it's just yeah. So this one again. So they didn't really. They said it's coming out 26, but we'll see. So again, these last two, number 7 and 8, could come out this year. Could come out next year. I don't know, but from right now, I believe they're coming out this year. That's why they're on my list, but time will tell. So again, Gears E-Day. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of the gameplay, what looks like, what's going to be involving. I just know about the story in the trailer, but we haven't seen anything for a couple years for it now. So we'll see. So my number 6 is another sequel. It's High on Life 2, and High on Life 1 came out a couple years ago and was on the Xbox, and then it came on PlayStation. And it's by Squanch Games, which is the Justin Roiland he was his former company until he got ousted, and is the Rick and Morty guy. So essentially, this is more Rick and Morty-ish kind of like humor. Um, I'm currently playing for the first one now, and when I announced they're announcing a sequel, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be kind of fun as long as there's more hilarious moments like it was in the first one, like the traffic jam sequence, like you have to warp in something and these two guys cussing at each other the whole time and they just go nonchalant, like nothing stops them, you can shoot them, nothing happens, and they just start bickering with each other. So it's like a sci-fi humorish M-rated game in a sense where it's definitely a hard M, and you're a bounty hunter or something like that. I don't know the full details of this new one, but if it's like anything from the first one, I'm like, all right, I'm in. So I already pre-ordered this one, so yeah, I'm like kind of look forward to it because it's actually something new that's coming out for this year. And anything new for the PlayStation, I gotta get. And if it interests me, I'm getting it. I don't have a lot of genres I like playing. I like playing first-person shooters, third-person shooters, some sports stuff. Anything that looks entertaining to me, I play it. I'm not a big RPG fan per se in the sense of like that. Like if it's anything Dark Souls or that kind of or Demon Souls, any of those Souls types games, yeah, no, I don't do that stuff. That just makes me want to rage quit, which could be another segment for this show because I've already had 2 games so far in my playthroughs that I kind of want to rage quit on. Sifu was one. And I was rage quitting I want to rage quit like crazy, so that might be a fun segment. And then this last one, I was playing some Claire Obscure 33 just to see what the big buzz is. I got so fed up with the game, I never finished it. I just quit. Because I'm like, all right, screw this. This is not fun. I'm done. So those are the type of stuff. So anything that looks entertaining to me, I'll play it. But and High on Life was a shooter, so I'm a big first person shooter guy. But I digress. So yeah, High on Life is my number 6. My number 5 is kind of an indie one. And this the animation style looks cool. So it's called Mouse PI for Hire. And the animation style is very like the old 1950s Mickey Steamboat, Mickey, that kind of like that animation, black and white, that kind of style. And it's got a lot of Cuphead feel to it. And essentially, you play private investigators in a first-person shooter. But the gameplay of it, just like wow, this looks so cool. And I was very intrigued with it, and I love seeing all the gameplay videos for it. And it's coming out this year, so I was like, yeah, I'll play it because again, I'm like, yeah, this looks fun. It looks cool. It just looks creative. Something you don't see this very often. It's very creative looking. Animation style is just phenomenal. Like it looks like the developers did a fantastic job with this. So you have not heard of this game, find some videos for it, gameplay videos. It's called Mouse PI for Hire. This thing looks awesome. And yeah, so find anything you can on Mouse PI because I think this has got a game of the year potential right here. Like really good game of the year potential. But I just loved what I saw from the gameplay of it, and I kind of wanted to get my hands on it. So it's supposed to be out sometime this year. I believe March or April, one of those two. I believe I if I had to guess, it's April. But if you have not seen anything on Mouse PI, definitely look it up because this thing looks phenomenal. And looks like it's gonna be a fun stream for me to do. So again, that's my number 5. It's called Mouse PI for Hire, but the animation style looks phenomenal. Gameplay looks fun, looks cool, looks whimsical. It's definitely something to keep your eyes on for like, ooh, this looks kind of intriguing. So that's my number 5. My number 4 is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And again, I'm a big sucker for the Lego games, but this looks really cool. Like this is like a it's like essentially revamped the combat mechanics for this, or it's very reminiscent of the Arkham games, like Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Knight. And essentially you're playing different versions of Batman. Like I wonder if we're gonna get to the Clooney one, but it looks like there's stories of Christopher Nolan's Batman, Robert Pattinson's Batman, um, uh, uh, Val Kilmer's Batman, and Michael Keaton. So it looks like they're doing a different story. It's kind of open worldy. Comes out in May, and I was like, when I saw this and it was announced at Gamescom, I was like, wow, this looks really cool. And then they showed some more footage for it, so I'm like, yeah, I already pre-ordered it because it looks cool. But I'm a big sucker for Lego games. We play a lot of stuff that's fun and whimsical here. Like the Lego games. I played the Lego Incredibles. Like they're just fun, easy games just to pick up. You don't really need to look up anything. You don't really need to remember anything. They're just fun pickups. But yeah, I really liked what I saw. That's why it's my number 4. Okay, now we're getting to my top 3, and these are the ones I'm like really looking forward to the most. My number 3 one, I'll admit, I was very hesitant on when they announced this and they showed the gameplay footage of it. But some recent footage really changed my mind on this, where I'm like, I'm in. My number 3 anticipated game for this year, Resident Evil Requiem. Yes, I was very hesitant. I'm not a big horror fan. I don't like horror movies. I've seen some. It's not a big fan. I don't like jump scares. I don't like stuff like that pops out at me and scares the crap out of me. I'm not into that. I don't need my blood pressure going up. So when they showed some original footage for it, I was like, I don't know on this one. Like, and then I was gonna let some of the other guys here on the entertainment things, like Sean, and then live stream this, but I can monitor the chat. But it wasn't until the Game Awards when they showed some new footage for this for Resident Evil, or whenever they released a new trailer for it, and we got some Leon gameplay and the Leon Kennedy gameplay. I was like, Okay, yeah, camera's glitching out. It's weird. All right, stop at Resident Evil. Like they could stop with this stuff. But the Leon gameplay that sold me on. I was like, and it's 50% of her, 50% of him. I was like, heck yeah! And the roundhouse and kicks you can do, and especially now, like you can parry a zombie, shoot him in the leg, pick up any weapon that he has, and like so you can like so the one footage was a chainsaw going for a zombie, and then suddenly went right through the zombie into another one, and I was like, I'm in. Leon Kennedy, heck yeah, like, and there he calls him the hot uncle. Um, and now the zombies have like feelings now that they can start like you can see tears coming from them. They have memories. So everybody's worried that Leon's about to become a zombie. I'm like, I hope not. Leon's just awesome. But I was very hesitant on this game until I saw the Leon gameplay. So I saw the Leon gameplay and I saw Leon use a chainsaw or do one-liners. All right, I think I'll take a second opinion after he roundhouses the zombie, or you can curb stomp him. I was like, sign me up. I'm in. I'm in. I'm hyped for this now. Like I'm hyped. I'm hyped. So yeah, Resident Evil comes out in in about a month, a little over a month. So I'm like, all right, yeah, Leon gameplay. I'm in. I'm in, and you can play it in first person. So I'm like, all right, I think I'll play Grace's parts in first person, and then I'm gonna play Leon's third person because I want to witness me using the chainsaw right up the gut of a zombie. I'm like, heck yeah. So Resident Evil Requiem was it not even on my list at one point to now immediately being in my top three. Yeah, yeah, that this thing looks awesome. So that's only my three. My number third. My number two one, I'm actually really looking forward when I really looking forward to this one the like second most. When I heard they announced that the Hitman groups like IO was making a James Bond reboot video game. I was like, all right, I'm in. I love James Bond. So you can take a guess. My number two is 007 First Light. So this is their Hitman's group. So if you played any of the Hitman games, you know that style. So they're making a secret agent game, but James Bond. And when I did like that and I saw the footage, I was like, oh yeah, this looks super fun. Like I love Bond. We haven't had a James Bond game in years. Um, the gameplay looks really fun. Being able to play it your style any way you want. Lenny Kravitz playing a villain, and this looks fun, and it's something that's new, and it's something that I was like, all right, it's another game this year. Like what I've seen from the trailers and the gameplay, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in. I'm in. I was in on the get go. Because I like playing the Hitman games. Was I good at them? No, I sucked. I always kept getting caught, and I intentionally wanted to shoot everybody, but that didn't necessarily work out. Because I kept losing points and that such. But this one is like you can play however you want. But just to be able to play a James Bond game, because we haven't had anything James Bond in quite some time. Almost be about 5 years in October. That was when No Time to Die, the last James Bond movie, came out. But yeah, to be able to play James Bond and it's kind of a reboot, so they're kind of like doing the new retelling of Bond. And this does well. There are gonna be more Bond games, and I think that IO develop like the IO company is the group that's perfect for this. So I think I was super hyped for this one, and I was like, all right, cool, yeah. I'm really excited. I had this one ahead of Resident Evil because I was like really excited for this one first, and it just this looks really fun. The gameplay looks fluid, but that's my number two. So my number one, I've been waiting for this one for quite some time, and it's by one of my favorite PS5 Sony developers, and that's Insomniac Games. No, it's not a Ratchet and Clank game because that would be super awesome. We're getting another Marvel game, and this is not, and again, because they've done the Spider-Man games, which were absolute awesome masterpieces. They're so much fun. They actually made Spider-Man games legit now, like the way they did it, from the swinging mechanics. So they're not doing another Spider-Man yet. They're doing another iconic character, and this is Marvel's Wolverine. Um, and unfortunately, this game should have been out a while ago, but they had this really bad leak where somebody hacked into their systems and leaked their entire stuff. And Wolverine was unfortunately one of them because the trailer they showed of Wolverine, and you see the claws come out, and that's all you really saw. We haven't heard anything. Everybody was wondering, is this game dead? Is this game not? Yeah, it's not dead. And they showed a trailer for one of the plays, state of plays, like PlayStation, like one of those PlayStation state of plays, and that was that. And they showed some footage. We're getting hardcore Logan right here, and I'm like, yeah, like claws up the chin, like instant, like that. This is an M-rated game. Like this is Insomniac's M-rated game, and just from the footage, because we haven't had a X-Men Wolverine game since X-Men Origins Wolverine, which that game was awesome, so much better than that movie. So now we're actually getting Logan, another Wolverine game, and this from the gameplay, this looks so cool and violent and like classic Logan Wolverine. Like we're not toning this down. This is gonna be hardcore stuff right here. But I love Insomnia games, and like this when I saw the trailer for Wolverine, I was like, oh my god, yes. And it's coming out in September. And I was like, yes. And I'm like, all right, I was instant day one buy for me. I love, and then because Sony's been has a lot of hits right now, and then anything Insomniac does seems to be a hit. So hey, I'll take it. More Marvel. What we really need is Insomniac to do a Deadpool game. We need a Deadpool game in 2026. Like you getting Logan, we're getting Wolverine. Let's get his buddy Deadpool, or have Deadpool somehow show up in this, and like just have them banner with each other. Like we can do this. We were able to get Hugh Jackman back after years. Like we can do this. Like let's get a Deadpool game, and Insomniac's the perfect company to do it. But I digress. But yeah, no, like I'm really pumped for Wolverine. Like this thing looked awesome from the trailer on, gameplay. We're not toning this down. This is not a P. This is not a T-rated game. This is gonna be M. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. Like more Wolverine, more Marvel, all that good stuff. Just fun, like something you can probably easily pick up in this play, all that good stuff. And I believe and they have that Liam McIntyre is the one that's portraying and voicing Logan in this one. So I'm like, yeah. So yeah, that this the Wolverine, this looks awesome, and I'm really excited to get my hands on this. So hopefully it still comes out in 26. But again, all these things I just mentioned on this list, except for at least Resident Evil, 007, and probably Lego Batman, and maybe a couple others. Those Pride dates look okay, but we'll see. So that's going to do it for my list, and I'll recap it again, but I'll make sure to put this in the description of this video below. But so my anticipated games 2026 are Halo Campaign Evolved, Gears of War E-Day, High on Life 2, Mouse PI for Hire, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Resident Evil Requiem, 007 First Light, and Marvel's Wolverine. Again, I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Is there something on my list that was on my list that's not on yours that you might be, I might be not like Mouse PI? Or was there something that you had on your list that I didn't have in mind? But again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. All gaming, all talk. Let me know what your thoughts are. Mentioned this before at the beginning of the video. Make sure to click the like and subscribe on our YouTube page at The Entertainment Enthusiast 365. Simply like, subscribe really helps out here at The Entertainment Enthusiast. It means A, we're doing a good job here, and B, gets us close to our bonus goal of getting monetized, essentially getting paid for providing content onto the YouTube platform. There's a ton of content already on the channel and plenty more to come, so stay tuned for that. For those that have already liked and subscribed to the channel, thank you. We appreciate you taking the time to like and subscribe. Like, and again, it's reassuring to us that we know A, we're doing a good job here, and B, that you're liking what we're doing. Like you're liking all the content. We've been putting a lot of time and effort and creating all this content for you guys. That you're liking the stuff, that you want us to keep doing it. It's more fuel to our fire to keep going. And trust me, we're gonna keep going. We haven't hit the surface yet of what we want to do here with the channel. For again, since we're just relatively starting out. But again, for all those that have liked to subscribe, thank you. We really appreciate that. We do need your help, though. We need your help to network this channel to as many more people as possible. So your friends, family, coworkers, essentially anybody you know that's looking for a good channel covering the realm of entertainment, tell them about The Entertainment Enthusiast and follow us. Have them check us out at The Entertainment Enthusiast 365 on YouTube, because they will not be disappointed. But we very much appreciate all the likes and subscribes and views for all of our videos that we're getting. So we really appreciate that. To help you out, make sure to click the notification bell bottom right corner of your screen. That lets you know, hey, there's a new video, like a reactor video like this, movie review, gaming segment, you name it. We're not a reactor segment like this, like a anticipated list type of show. If you have that bell clicked, you're going to be essentially anything we get uploaded to the channel. If you have that bell clicked, you're going to be notified there's a new video out. Speaking of gaming, which this whole video is all about gaming, follow us on Twitch to hang out with us live, ask us questions, essentially see what crazy antics get into whatever games we're playing. Could be a bunch of games that are on this list that I just mentioned. You can see all of this live gameplay all done on Twitch. That's all done live on Twitch. So essentially, the our EE Play segments, which are our channel's branded version of the Let's Play. So all this is done. So you're gonna get straight up live gameplay is done live on Twitch. So again, that's where you get more of the live interactions out of us and all that good stuff. But if you can't catch us there live, no worries. I download the video and I upload it to the YouTube page. So again, you have two different avenues. Check out our gaming related content live on Twitch and after the fact on the YouTube page. So again, follow us on Twitch. Click the like and subscribe button on the YouTube page at the Entertainment Enthusiast 365, and click the notification bell bottom right corner of your screen. Before I go, just a quick question: have you been entertained? And if not, tune in next time